question will go to Mr. Vavrek first. What do you believe is the single most important expense issue that will impact the next budget cycle in Monroe? How will you work to resolve it?
Well, healthcare is a very important issue, but overall, as in the case with every town, the education line item is always the biggest expense in any budget cycle. But as your first selectman, public safety over neglected roads is a growing concern, as 62 miles in Monroe, roads in Monroe, require major improvements. First thing I'm going to do is prioritize our streets. Roads that are heavily traveled every day. It's a public safety issue. Elm Street, Pepper Street, Cross Hill, Purdy Hill. And what we've got to do is we've got to have shovel-ready projects. We've already lost a project and diminished other projects because we weren't shovel-ready. I'll work with our state delegation in investigating state funds and national funding and other options that may include bonding due to years of neglect.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Buzi?
Yes, spending priorities, when I look at it over the horizon, it's definitely healthcare. Healthcare is sucking the life out of any budget initiative we have in this town. It's causing us to lose teachers, it's causing us not to be able to pave our roads, and it's causing us all kinds of difficulties in terms of trying to get things done. Over the last 6 months, I've worked diligently with our HR director to try to change that. And on the 1st of November, we're going to change the healthcare cost paradigm in this town. And I got to thank our unions. We've worked with them. I've got to thank them for understanding and knowing the issues that face us. And I'm hoping that we can get some movement on the Board of Education side relative to some kind of help. When you think about healthcare, it just doesn't work when you see 15 to 26% increases every year. And when that happens, you have to take money to do healthcare rather than other things.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's time. Mr. Vavrek, any rebuttal?
I do know that our Board of Education has started the process moving toward a cost-effective benefit plans, which they implemented with a health reimbursement program last year on a volunteer basis. Unfortunately, the current carrier did not implement benefits correctly, and the participation did not reach the levels that were expected.
Okay. Mr. Buzi, any rebuttal?
Yeah, I'd just like to also hit the road thing again. You know, it's important to understand. We did a pavement management study right before I came into office, so it wasn't my pavement management study, and it's going to cost $63 million to fix the roads. Anybody that knows anything about roads, anybody that knows anything about fixing roads, knows that you're not going to fix it this year. It's a long-term effort. I increased the road budget by 400%. I also got $1 million in federal funds to work those roads. It's a beginning. We need to keep at it and be diligent.
Okay, thank you.